All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. That one drops for him. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
The three, Collier drops in the three.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
And he makes it.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Filipowski. Filipowski sets a screen. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the night right here. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Richard, it's hard to believe, but this is already LeBron's 8th season with the Lakers.
Yeah, surpassing his first 7 seasons with the Cavs. And look, this is his longest consecutive streak with one team, and he's got a championship to show for it.
Here's Rollins. His stats right now, averaging 9 points a game. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Antetokounmpo. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
And it's James with the jam.
So tough to keep him in front of you. He's always playing on his front foot, using that first step.
Collier, no good.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Now, here is James. He's a tough guy to check, averaging almost 28 points a game. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. The Lakers in the lead. James inside. 5 points in the game. And he banks in the layup. James has got 7 points in the game.
Powerful move by LeBron inside, not letting anything stop him from getting his shot.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Guys, back over to you.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The Lakers lead by 5. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively. You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. And the Lakers with possession here. Here's Daniels. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? James. Here we go. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. It's a three-point game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Now here's Daniels. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
And Daniels doesn't mess around. When he's charging inside, he's focused on the flush.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. There's 39 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Collier. And the layup is good off the glass. Collier's got 6.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Antetokounmpo inside. Here's Mikhailuk. It'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's LeBron James making things happen.
17. Utah. 16.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Los Angeles.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
And the bucket is good.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Over Rizachet. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Back to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
With his length, Ayton can easily get to the rim. In fact, he almost makes it look too easy.
Kuzma outside. That's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Down low. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's Rollins. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Inside. Stolen by Ayton. Now Los Angeles moving it up. And Tucker gets it to go. And it's a 9-point Laker lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks. This quarter, they've already given up 6 points off turnovers.
Now Rizachet. Ayton with a screen. Rizachet with the ball. Nurkic picks him up. Oh, and the jam by Ayton. Oh, big finish.
Wow. Okay, I see you.
beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Now here's Risacher. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Risacher's got his second basket of the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek Freak is on fire.
Ayton kicks it out to Smart. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Smart. Risacher with the ball. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Yep, that one's good. Risacher's got 6 in the quarter. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Risacher, no good. Jazz trail by 9. Giannis dribbles. Whoa! Giannis with a showstopper.
That's almost unfair. Giannis with the elite handle to get there and the power to brush off the contact.
Outside Risacher. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 9. Goes back up. No good with a layup. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And the defense is having trouble out there handling the length of Porzingis down low. I almost feel bad for him.
And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that. Because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring.
6 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Daniels, that one's true. Daniels has got 8.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Here's Rollins. No points yet. And it's good for 2.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Here's Daniels. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Kyle Filipowski.
Man, good whistle there.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And both free throws good for Daniels.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
The Lakers lead by 12. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Takes the 3. Williams grabs the board. Antetokounmpo outside from the high post. That'll do it for the first half. The Lakers on top, up by 12. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Collier. Over Daniels. Good D by Daniels. Jumps up. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
Collier, no good.
I I thought he had that ball sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
James, that's good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Back to you, Brian.
He's earned it. Allie, thank you. Here we go, one-on-one. Daniels misses. Jazz trail by 18. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Collier. Filipowski sets a screen. Collier, no good.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
And slam dunk by James.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly. And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
And the Jazz with possession. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Daniels. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Utah with another miss.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Count that one.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
And the Jazz call time here. And so it's Utah with it. And the foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Rollins.
Well, their shooting is not where they want it to be here in the second half, especially if they want to chase down that lead.
Stolen by Daniels. And here comes the break. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
From behind the arc. Shot's no good. 7 for 13 now in this game. Pass to Nurkic. They still need this. And Nurkic throws it down.
It's the sheer size of Nurkic. It's his girth. It is so tough to contend with.
Here's Jones. And the shot goes in. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And Porzingis with the block.
The ridiculous reach of Porzingis. There is no way he was letting that through. Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Now here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right. Outside Vanderbilt. Three-pointer off the mark. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Utah ball. Substitution on the court.
And it's Utah with the ball. Sends it home from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
35 seconds left in the third. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
A jump ball has been called.
Pass to Daniels. Shot clock at 5. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Stolen by Vanderbilt. And here's Daniels. He's got 16. And stolen by Jones. And so it's Los Angeles, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points.
60. Utah. 37.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Los Angeles leading by 23. Daniels outside. Pass to James. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. The three is up. Porzingis grabs the board. Here's James. And a nice finish on the layup. James has got 14 points here in the second half.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Pass to Jones. Daniels outside. Clock at 6. Back to James. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. James has gotten 4 this quarter.
At this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Out to the wing. Antetokounmpo outside. Porzingis grabs the board. And it's Daniels with the ball for Los Angeles. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead. That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Substitution on the court.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Basket's good.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Shoots over Collier. Daniels misses. Here's the second effort. Here's Antetokounmpo. For 3, Collier. Rebounded by the Lakers.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Puts the move on. And Porzingis with the block.
Those long arms of Porzingis are a serious factor on defense.
Pass to Rollins. To the paint. Here's Filipowski. And, yep, it's good.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Williams misses. Daniels up top. Richard, the league taking some steps to prevent flopping. What's the criteria for what crosses the line?
It's called STEM. It's an acronym for secondary, theatrical, exaggerated movements. Yes, that's a real term. It's kind of a limited definition, and it basically says, don't be an idiot.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Count it. Good.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
The kick out to Williams. Antetokounmpo for three. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Back to Daniels. Porzingis sets a screen. Off target from outside.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for LeBron James.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is, able to still convert despite the physical defense.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Vanderbilt. On the wing, Jones. It's tipped. They recover it. Daniels. And he gets it to go.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Pass to Collier. Offline with a three. Daniels misses. Antetokounmpo inside. Misses the shot. So we see...